What's good? What's good? What's really, really good, good people? It is I, the man that you all know and love, Edigga. That's right. Right about now, you're watching another great episode of What's on Edigga's Mind right here in the studios of Charm City Direct TV. That's right, good people. We got some stuff to talk about. Of course, last week, if you were watching last week, I kind of got on the black owned businesses because of a situation that happened to me. But this time, I'm going to point the finger at the customer because not only do the black owned business need to have or practice business etiquette, the consumer need to practice consumer etiquette. And we're going to talk about it right here, right now. Joining me is longtime friend, music artist, and business owner, Tipsee Pheen. She is the owner of Tipsee Pheen. And my good friend, my sister, she is going to be joining me. I'm talking about none other than the beautiful, the talented Queen Pheen will be here live, joining me to talk about her experiences dealing with customers, some customers that just don't practice good consumer etiquette. All of that and much, much more. And of course, later on in the show, the meet meet of the week. Who's going to get it? Somebody got to get it. Hey, what's on Edigga's mind? You guessed it. It starts right now. This is two separate things. Two separate things. Girlfriend, boyfriend, relationship.
So we are familiar with him. I've seen his videos before. Him giving input on how men should treat women.
I could call up right now and say, "Hey, what's up? How you doing? How's work? How's going?" No, I'm going to tell you what's on my mind. What I think about globally, global, local.
It's that time again, where we ask the question, what's on Edigga's mind? Tune in as he talks about what's trending, celebrity news, community and political views, and so much more. So get ready to hear what's going on with your host, the man you all know and love, Edigga.
That's right, good people. And before I utter another word, because you know how Facebook could get, they will put you in Facebook jail if you slip up with just one of those four-legged words. I need to play it. The following broadcast is for mature audiences only. Some language, videos, and content may not be suitable for young viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. Now that we got that out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for what's on Edigga's mind. Like I said last week, we talked about the black-owned business and how they need to practice better business etiquette because of a situation that happened to me. And like many, it has happened to you where you try to support black-owned businesses, but just sometimes, something ain't right. But we also got to look at the consumer. And joining me today is, like I said, longtime friend, music artist, and business owner of Tipsee Pheen. She is coming on right now. I'm going to bring her on. Ladies and gentlemen, my sister, Queen Pheen. How you doing today?
Hey, how everybody? How are you guys? I'm doing good. Hanging in there.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Always a pleasure to have you on the show. That's one. I need to say that. She's getting all dolled up. She's getting ready, people, because she is about to head on out. But she was so gracious enough to come and share her knowledge, good people. And before we get into that, I want you to tell people out there, what is Tipsee Pheen? For those people who just join in and don't know who you are, which they need to. If you live under a rock, you don't know who Queen Pheen is, you can't really say you from Baltimore.
Okay. Period. Queen Pheen is a music artist. But me, Denise, I am the owner and operator, lead mixologist of Tipsee Pheen Mobile Cocktail Bar. I am not just a bartending service, and I'm not just a bar service. I provide the mobile bartending cocktails for you. Um, so I'm not just in one box. So if you're having an event and there's no bar at your location and you want a bar there, I'm the person that you call.
Yes. Yes. Is this the one of a kind? Or is this
There's multiple mobile bar services out there.
okay? Okay.
Let me put it that way. Mobile bartending services out there. There's multiple. This is not a new thing. It's new to people because of the pandemic.
Right,
And
right.
as you already know, I've been doing this before the pandemic
Yes, yes,
started.
yes.
But because of the pandemic it's been made an eye opener to this business because of restaurants closing and them
Right,
not being able to provide cocktails and things of that nature.
right.
But this is not an actually, to be honest, this started in like the early 1900s,
Mm,
hiring private bartenders to do parties at the White House, at rich people house, different politicians. They would go to these, well-known clubs and spots, especially in the 20s, and they would be like, "Hey, can you lend me your barmaid?"
mm.
Honestly, they
Wow,
would do that. So,
wow. That's incredible. That's incredible. Um, one, I want to say thank you for coming on the show. Um, and providing that service, man. I know that you get hit up a lot in providing the service, what you do. People, if you have not checked her out, you need to check her out. Tipsee Pheen. Um, the drinks that I've seen, I have not tasted them yet. I am going to. It's hot. It's
well,
hot.
wait till you see what your wedding gift is going to
Right.
be.
I can't wait. I can't wait. So like I said last week, I talked about the black owned business
Right.
and I talked about better business etiquette. I am a fond believer of black owned business
Yes.
and having that business etiquette.
You must.
Um,
You
and
got
it's
to.
right. And especially there was an incident that happened to me that prompted me to talk about black owned business, what black owned businesses need to do. And you kind of sparked the interest in me to talk about this or what we're going to talk about tonight. And that is customer etiquette. Because
Right.
while black owned businesses need to practice, customers also have to practice better customer etiquette as well. And the all-time favorite one, I'm just going to put it out there right on Front Street, is the homeboy hookup or the discount. Just because, and I know you get this a lot, Queen Fiend. Just because I know you,
Hmm.
I'm your relative, or there's an association. And be, before I go on, the one that I love the best is my wife, Linnea, has a business, Ellen Sweet Treats. I'm
Yes.
gonna put her out there. And people actually think that just because we are married, I'm gonna go through E to get
And
to
get the
her
hookup.
to get the hookup.
Oh my God, I wish Shelby could tell you
But woo,
how
I need
many
a
times that has happened that they think because they know him or they his friends,
right,
they're supposed to get freebies or a
right,
discount.
right. It don't work. I'm gonna ring the bell on that one. You cannot do that. And I tell people quick, or they'll send me the message like, E, tell Linnea, I need a cake. No, 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 no,
No,
no.
you need to hit her up your own self.
She is on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm on Facebook. She's on Facebook. So the energy that it took for you to send me a message to give to her, you could take that same energy and send that message to her. You sending me a message, I'm just going to look at it and somebody is about to hit you up. That's her business. Getting through me to get that hookup. No, you're not going to get the hookup, boo boo. I'm gonna let that plainly be clear. You're not gonna get the hookup.
Not
I'm sorry.
gonna get the hookup.
But
Not.
I know you deal with it a lot, Queen Fiend. So I am just dying to hear your experience.
So I deal with it a whole lot. I feel like at first I was open to offering barter services. So if you had something, a product or a service that was, the same amount as one of my products, I would barter with you.
Right.
Um, and so I want to tell that story first. So I did that and I was getting some products from this girl and but then I started saying she was buying from somebody else, but it didn't make me no mind. So what I started doing was just paying for my products.
Right.
Because if that's going to be the case, if you're not supporting, I'm going to go ahead and just, go ahead and pay because I'm still support you.
Right.
Um, and then like she just stopped kind of like hitting me up altogether. And I just kind of like, okay. And it was like, I was supposed to pick up some products from her. I forgot all about it. My father just passed away. My mind just
Right.
gone right now.
Right.
Um, so I said, okay, I had to learn for myself. Customers don't owe nobody any loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
Applebee's could have 50-cent wings. We're going to go there. But then a
Right.
minute that Golden Dragon opens up and have $2 crabs, guess where we going at? To Golden Dragon to get the $2
Exactly.
crabs.
Right. Right.
Right? So
Right.
they don't owe us, no loyalty. That was lesson one.
Right.
The second lesson was a good friend of ours that kind of came up out the mall with us. He hit me in my inbox. Hey, yo, do you still make drinks?
That's how it starts.
I said, I had to have a conversation with myself first, right? I
Right.
had to check me first because I know we cool like that, but I'm not getting ready to hit you up and say, hey, yo, you still scratch those tunes? Like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not getting ready to do that because that's disrespectful. That's
Right.
disrespectful to
Right.
what you do. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I even put a little bit more respect on his name and I said he's a music connoisseur. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because he can mix like nobody I heard mix.
Right.
And he hits me up, so I had to check myself. So I said, like, okay, I'm gonna be calm because I know me, I'll go off because I'm passionate about my business. And that's not the way that you do those things.
Right. Right.
So I said, yes, Tipsee Pheen is still a licensed mobile cocktail bar. And yes, I'm still a licensed mobile mixologist. How
Right.
can I help you today?
Right.
Oh, ain't nobody asked you all of that.
Mm.
Ain't nobody.
Mm.
Man, I just want to know if you still do the drinks or not. I said,
Mm.
you can, I said, what are you looking for? Are you looking for cocktails to go or are you looking for an event? He said, oh, somebody I know having a wedding and they need this and that. And I said, okay, well, you can send them to my website, have them fill out this form. And
Right.
once they fill out the form, I'll reach out to them.
But you know
All
what? Not to cut you off. Is
right.
is statements like that? It's statements like that make you think. Will you approach the white people like that?
No, you won't even go to Foot Locker, Foot Action, no
Right.
strings, no restaurant,
The
you know,
Koreans.
the Korean, you won't go to them and do that.
Right. So
You know
why
what I'm
is it
saying?
my here's this is me. Why is it us that we have to do that to? You see what I'm saying? And everybody, understand this. I would love to patronize and do a lot more. You see what I'm saying? But it's just the lingo, the language is for me. This is a bit. You are a business.
Mm-hmm.
You said it. I am a licensed business. I am a licensed mixologist. Right there.
Right.
So my tone now is a little different. Now I know
Because
we know each other, but
right.
it's business at the end
Because
of
it's
the
like
day.
I would never when I inquired about his service, I said, hey, I want to inquire about about your
Right,
services. Do you have somewhere I can look at where I can see a price list
right,
so I can know, um, what I should be looking for when it comes to booking you?
right,
My problem with people are when it comes to businesses, you don't have a website, but you want me to pay X amount of dollars for your services, but you don't have a website where I can go view prior events, where I can view a price list, where I can fill out a booking inquiry. You don't have the proper network, but you want to charge this amount of money. You got to bring that back down a couple levels, because you can't ask somebody to be professional that's not professional themselves.
You got to crawl before you walk.
So the person never reached out to me. I don't know if he thought, they was going to get a good deal because of him or whatever the case may be, but I guess they might have looked into my prices. Now, let me explain something to everyone. My prices are based on Maryland law.
Right.
With a Maryland, even though, like I said, the business been around since like the early 1900s.
Right.
This is still something new to people.
Right.
So Maryland, a lot of places, believe it or not, do not have liquor license. So I cannot sell alcohol on those premises. I can serve alcohol, but I cannot sell. So that makes me have to charge open bar prices.
Right.
It's a different price if the place has a liquor license and I can sell, because then I can make my fee.
Right.
I can make my money. But if you're having an event where it's no liquor license, or they only have a license to serve, I have to charge open bar prices, which start at like $500. Because you got to think, if I was selling, I could potentially, if it's a 200 person event, I could potentially make $500 on that night, right? So I can't just charge you $125 and I'm coming out to serve the liquor, and you want me to serve top shelf. The other thing is, because I'm a mobile bar service and I'm not attached to any restaurant, you have to shop for your own alcohol, people. If you want me to shop for it, there's an additional fee.
An additional price.
There's an additional fee for that. And also, you have to go with me, because you have to use your card, because then my license could get revoked if I don't let you use your card.
Right.
So we can go and we can shop if you prefer for me to go with you, so that way you ain't buying something that you don't know what you're doing. Because honestly, people overbuy when it comes to events.
Exactly.
And you wind up having to take the alcohol home.
Right.
Which works out for me, because I can always use it for my to-go service.
Right.
So it's fine, but you keep those things in mind when you come into me and you're approaching me, because you have to know that what your budget is.
Right.
Also, come to me after you book the venue, because I need to know, because I wound up having to cancel event because the girl didn't want to pay the extra money to have the open bar service. She said, "Oh, well, you'll make your money in tips because my people tip." And I said, "Listen, I can't chance that. I did that, a couple of times before, and I had to learn lesson 2. Not every event is going to go the same way."
Right.
And I tend to, and I'm going to say this, and this is within our Black community. The higher the shelf, the cheaper the tip.
Right.
People will order 5 cups of Hennessy, 5 bottles of Hennessy, do all that Henny popping, Casamigos, all that, right? But they will not tip you. Or nor are they required to tip. But that's why I charge a higher wage, because you cannot rely on tips in this service industry.
Right. You're absolutely right.
You can't rely on that, because not everybody has it to tip, or not everybody's really obligated. And you have to rely on how you provide your service. You could be the best bartender. And I done had some nights where I bartended and I did an awesome job, smile on my face from top to finish, even though I had whatever I had going on at home. I made a total of $40 that night out of all the customers that was in the restaurant. I made $40. So, and it wasn't me.
Right.
It was just, that's just how some people are.
Right.
But the third incident. Say hi.
Hey, man. How you doing? He got so big.
You can't end my live. I'm sorry. I'm talking. I'm about to get off in a few. See, so and this is also what I'm glad I'm getting ready to get into this because I'm glad he came. To live. Get your son. So people, when you have a business and you're a small business, especially starting out, you have all of this going on, right? As you
Right,
can see,
right,
my
right,
children don't care. They're gonna come and see what mommy's doing. They don't. So we have lives.
yeah, right,
We
right,
have stuff that we have to get done. Some of us still have regular 9 to 5
right,
jobs
right,
or 5 to 9. You know what I'm saying? I have a friend, she works overnight, but her customers still expect her to be up and ready to do their hair in the morning.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
So you have to take in consideration we still human beings. Just because we have a business or chose to go into business for ourselves does not mean that we are a machine.
right.
You're not hit somebody up at 11 o'clock at night trying to order a drink for the next day.
It's
You
called
knew
respect.
all day long that you was going to get a drink from me. Why are you waiting till 11 o'clock? One person did it, another friend that we know. And I posted that I had an event on Saturday.
Mm,
They still chose the Friday night at 11 o'clock, put in a drink order on my website. If I didn't check my email that morning, because sometimes on Saturday mornings, if I have an event, I'm not worried about what's in my email. But
right,
if I didn't check my email, they wouldn't have got their drink. They
right,
would have been sitting there and I would have had to refund them their money because I make sure I post anytime I have any event or anything going on, not to have a drink.
right,
The second person was somebody was having a Halloween party. They hit me up and they asked me about my bar service, and I said, I do both. I'm a mobile bartending service and I do mobile bar service. So he
right.
was like, "Well, bar service provides the liquor." I said, "No." I said, "That's not what happens." I said, "This is what you." I said, "What are you looking for?" He said, "Well, I'm looking for somebody who's going to bring the liquor and make their money off the liquor." I said, "Who's providing the alcohol?" He said, "You supposed to provide the alcohol." And I said, "No." I said, "That's against the law." He said, "Yeah, because I can get anybody to serve the drinks. Anybody can make drinks." I said, "Yeah, but you want somebody who know what they doing."
Right.
"Oh, all right, I'm going to get back to you." Never heard from him again. I don't even know if the party happened. You know
And
what I'm
that's
saying?
that's to me, you know, I go back to what I said. You're not going to walk into the white establishment and throw around rules for them. You're not going to walk around in no Korean establishment. Everybody on the face of this earth has a Chinese store on the corner of their block or have lived on a block with a Chinese, Korean, whatever on a block. I'm almost certain because when you walk in there, this is the price you're going to pay. This is what you're going to pay for, and you're not heckling them. Or you can heckle all you want, but you're not going to get very far. You're not even going
No,
to get far.
nope.
You see what I'm saying? So why is it that consumers think it's okay to heckle us? You know, I I've been doing this for 8, 9 years now, maybe more. And
Like
the one
I hate. I'm sorry, you cut you off. I hate this one meme. There's one meme says, "Oh, why do people continue to support the Vietnamese nail salons over black people? Black nail services and nail techs and stuff like that."
right,
And they say
right.
because we don't have to do this, da 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 da. Oh, so y'all don't like to follow rules.
That's what it
So
is.
y'all don't like to follow rules. So because you can walk in there and say, "Hey, I need my nails done,"
Right,
and because we require a deposit, you don't want to come to us because we're not available.
right,
Well, when you go to quick fast in a hurry, you get quick fast in a hurry
right,
job.
right. And don't get mad when you receive the quick, fast, in a hurry job. You know, I it always baffled me, Queen Fiend, that we are how can I put it? It just because you look like me, We the same skin color, and it doesn't mean that you can get over on me. You know, we all want to rise. We all want to come up, but
Thank you.
we're
Like,
not coming up off of discounts. We're not coming up off
nope.
of
Even
the
my,
homeboy
my
hookup.
stylist, and I told her, I said, honey, I said, sis, I said, you're not going to get anywhere. Keep giving me, I'm paying you $50 for to do my hair. I said, if I don't got it, I'm good and well capable. Like this week, I ain't have it this week because I did something to my head myself. But when I'm ready for my hair to get done again and style, and I have the money, I'll go ahead and book an appointment on her
Right,
booking site, not
right,
hit her phone,
right,
and I pay my deposit or I pay my whole fee, and she knows that I have an appointment. I set an appointment for that day.
right,
Not somebody who I got a DM and go through all those steps, because I can't just walk in a shop nowadays and say, "Hey, can you do me?" That ain't
exactly.
how I work no more. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So, people have to get with the times. People have to understand that this is a new day and era with social media and technology advancing the way it is. There are guidelines and restrictions that you should follow.
right.
Even when you go to the Apple store, you can't just walk in there no more. You have
No,
to make an appointment.
right. You're right. And
So you want to tell Apple you can't make no, you ain't making no appointment. You gonna go somewhere else? No, you're gonna wait. You're gonna
right,
make an appointment and you're gonna wait.
right.
And
I
there's
know you.
nothing you're gonna be able to do about it.
I know you got to cut out soon, so I want you to tell people out there how they can get in contact with you, the right way,
Yes.
how they can place orders, how they can talk to you, about prices, all that good stuff.
So my website is www.tipseepheen.com. You can go to the book us section and that will take care of any event bookings. If you want to place an order, you just go to the order now section. You can choose pickup or you can choose delivery. I believe delivery is free over $30. Um, and we deliver to a certain area. I think we expanded it to like a 30-mile radius because I did have some customers who were in Dundalk and Essex who wanted to order. So I'm expanding and also I'll have my license soon, so I'll expand even more to the county areas once I get my license. But work with me, people. I'm still learning about pricing because alcohol is not cheap.
No,
And if you have any questions, you want any customized drink, you can always send me an email at that website. You can leave me a note on that website, www.tipseepheen.com, and I can do that. Or you can inbox me. I'm pretty open to, inboxes about, special orders, not about events. Please don't inbox me about the events. Go through the website because it helps cut down a lot of the questions for you and for me.
right. And that's why people have websites, people. You know, it's nothing like picking up the phone, inboxing, hey, I need this, I need that. But this is
They have busy
business,
schedules. You know
right?
what I'm saying?
This is
Busy
business, people.
schedules. And it's business. And it's like, follow the rules that somebody has that you would want them to follow if it was you.
Right, right. Queen Fiend, I just want to say one, you and your family are in my prayers at this
Thank
moment
you.
during this
Thank
time of
you.
bereavement. And I also want to say I am also rooting for you to be very successful like you are and what you're doing now. And anytime that you want to come back, promote, advertise your business, the door
Definitely.
is
Paulus and I have some stuff coming up. We're trying to find an outside venue right now. So I will be back.
the doors are open. And I don't say that to everybody,
Yeah. Yeah.
so the doors are open. Thank you for coming on the show.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
You have a good rest of your night.
I'm gonna try to. It's hot out. Well, it's not really hot. It's not
You
really
right.
hot.
Right.
Right. Everybody, that was Queen Fiend, my good friend. Let me just get rid of this right quick. And we was talking about the importance of customer etiquette Why isn't these things working? Oh my God. Things are not working today. The importance of customer service, the importance of customer etiquette. Like I said, all Black owned businesses must provide that business etiquette, but customers as well need to provide that customer etiquette. The homeboy hookup is dead. I'm here to told you. The homeboy hookup is dead. The discount is dead. Just because I know you, you're my brother, you're my sister. This is a business. Just because I know you, we've been rocking out for X amount of years. This is still a business. I need people to understand that, because you're not going to walk into any old other establishment and treat it like you treat your own people. This is why we cannot succeed. Let me say that again. This is why we can't get ahead, because everybody thinks that getting by is like the number one rule. Getting something cut off. If I don't promote that I'm doing a special 50% off, 30% off, 10% off, don't come at me with that BS. Treat the business as such. Take the proper, listen, take the proper precautions. Take the proper necessary steps. Contact the business owner properly. If they have a website, go to the website. If they have an email address, go to the email address. If they have another different way of communication, you need to follow those channels instead of hitting people up in their DMs and asking them at 11 o'clock at night while they probably sleeping or spending time with their family, because most small businesses do have that. We have families, and we like to spend time with our families. So on that note, we are going to go to this quick break. Coming back is the meep of the week. That's right. Somebody got to get it. Don't know who's going to get it, but somebody got to get it. We're going to take this quick break. Coming back, more with what's on Edigga's mind right here on Charm City Direct TV. Don't go nowhere. Much more to come.
What you listening to?
What? I'm listening to the new station, WLEO 26.7 online radio, man. Baltimore's newest online radio station. Oh my God, they got all the latest music, R&B from the 80s, 90s, the 2000s, jazz and gospel, man. Oh my God, on one station. And I just heard through the grapevine, I don't know how true it is, but they're going to have some talk shows, they're going to have some DJs on there cutting it up. Man, y'all better get on this. WLEO 26.7 online radio. Let me get back to this.
That's right. Tune in to WLEO 26.7 online radio for all the newest music, hip-hop, and R&B from the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. Jazz and gospel, as well as new shows and local and national DJs on the ones and twos, getting you ready for the work week ahead, that party vibe, or relaxing at home. All on Baltimore's newest online radio station, WLEO 26.7 online radio. Worldwide listening entertainment online.
That's right, good people. WLEO 26.7 online radio, the new venture radio station right here, new radio station, online radio station here in Baltimore. Make sure you tune in, go there, support it. looking for shows, looking for new shows right now. If you are a DJ, looking for a new home, if you are a show, if you have a show, or if you're building the show, trying to build a show, we would like to have you a part of the WLEO 26.7 online radio family. By doing that, go to the email provided right here at charmcitydirect73@gmail.com. Before you do anything, make sure you indicate of what it is that you want to do. You want to be a DJ? Are you a DJ that want to be on the network to do a DJ set, or are you a talk show? Do you have a talk show that would like to be on the network? Indicate that. Indicate who you are and your location, and we can talk. Failure to do that, it might result into your email being ignored. So please, by all means, do that. It is very important that you do that. Hey, good people, it is that time again. Like I said, the meep of the week. Who's going to get it? We shall see.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the meep of the week.
That's right, good people. The meep of the week, sponsored by WLEO 26.7 online radio, worldwide listening, entertainment online. Make sure you go there, check it out. All the latest music from the 80s, 90s, and the 2000s. A little bit of gospel, a little bit of jazz. Everything for your listening pleasure on one network. That's right, WLEO 26.7 online radio. Ladies and gentlemen, the meep of the week. What can I say? Now, guys, this is for my fellas. Now, fellas, I know each and every one of you would love to acquire or get the king status. When I say the king status, I'm talking about having your significant other, whether she's your wife, your girlfriend, or friend, very close friend that you've been kicking it with for so long, and you just haven't given them the title, to give you king status stuff. And I'm not just talking about sex. I'm talking about bathing you while you're in the shower. You don't lift the finger. The sponge bath ever so gently across your skin. You don't have to touch your own body. Or when you step out of the shower, there's rose petals coming from the shower to the bedroom. Having your wife or significant other lay out your pajamas at night. Putting powder on the bed so you can have fresh sheets once you lay your body upon the bed. Now, in a perfect world, ladies and gentlemen, maybe that will work. But in society right here, this society right here, it ain't going to happen. Which leads me to this video right here. Can everybody see this video? In this video, it pretty much displays what I am talking about. Now, I don't know if this is fake or I don't know if this is real. But here you go. I'm just going to play this video.
Hey, hurry up with my food. I'm hungry.
Boy, shut the hell up. I'm coming.
It's taking so long.
You don't have to keep rushing me.
Man, don't play for real.
Shut up.
Sausage. Mac and cheese. Corn.
You don't gotta keep saying it like that.
Corn. Hold it both ends.
Here.
More. Bread. Booty smack. Piece of chicken. Another piece. No, the same piece. Other side.
was extra.
Juice. Kiss. Mac and cheese again. Pulse. Asia, hurry up with my food. I'm hungry.
Hey, okay. Now y'all just saw video depicting, like I said, I don't know if this is real or not. You know how they doing it now on social media. You can't tell the difference. Whether it's new, whether it's old, whether it's BS or it's some real stuff. First of all, I don't know who I'm mad at. The girlfriend, the wife, or whoever she is, the friend, or I'm mad at Mr. Big Baby Yo. That's his new name, Big Baby Yo, for sitting there with a big ass bib on his neck. I don't know who I'm mad at. I don't know if I'm mad at her for feeding him, or I don't know if I'm mad at him for sitting there like a fake ass thug Baby Yo. Now, I know that there are a couple of females out there fresh out the gate who's going to be like, oh, hell to the no. Oh, hell to the no. Now, believe it or not, good people, I'm just going to hip you in some little bit of history. In some countries, that is acceptable. That is a must, that the woman actually feed the man with her hand and utensils in the mouth. That is acceptable in some countries. But over here in these good United States, I don't even think, let me not say that. Once I say something, I think about it afterwards and we're like, damn, I shouldn't have never said it. So I ain't even gonna say it. But anywho, I will hope that this is fake. I would sincerely hope that this is fake. Ain't no grown ass man going to sit there and allow his significant other to spoon feed him. Now, I'm going to tell you what Linnea told me, and everybody know Linnea. Linnea is my beautiful wife. And she said to me, and this is what she said. She said, I will cook whatever you would like. And that is true. Whatever I would like to eat, she will pretty much oblige. But she is not feeding it to me. Now, this is separating the men from the boys from this statement right here. I want y'all to listen to me real closely. I want you to listen to me real closely. This separates the men from the boys. Grown men ain't going to sit there and let that happen. That's what's not going to happen. You grown ass men is not going to sit there and let their significant other feed them. Now, if you do, oh, you a special kind of real punk, or you a special kind of punk of a bitch to do that. Now, for the women, I'm almost certain, like I said, there's some women out there who are not, and I repeat, I don't give a damn how good the sex is. I don't give a damn how good he look. I don't give a damn what nationality of people he is. There are some women that I know right now, after seeing 5 seconds of this video, and not going to let that happen, or not going to do that. Like I said, I would really hope I will really hope that this video was real. I'm praying that it was fake. That's what I'm praying for. So the Meet Me of the Week goes to them two dumbasses for just making the video. Just being stupid, just being a dumbass sitting there with a big ass bib around his neck. Grown ass men. I stopped wearing bibs since I was old enough to hold my own food. And the Meet Me of the Week goes to the woman, of course, for being stupid to feed his ass. But this is society that we live in, good people. Hey, that is my time. I want to publicly right now thank Queen Pheen for coming on to talk about consumer etiquette. We all need it. We all need to practice that. And also make sure, I ring the bell. Make sure you go and check her out. Go to her website at www.tipseepheen.com. Make sure you check her out. Make sure you support. Go through the proper channels to reach out to her to inquire about her business. Do that, not for just me. Do it for yourself. Practice customer etiquette right here. That was the topic of tonight. Shout out to you guys for being ever so nice to tune in to another great episode of What's on Edigga's Mind. If you'd like to be a guest on What's on Edigga's Mind, it's real simple, people. Go to the inbox provided. Let me say that again. Go to the inbox email provided and send me a message. Hey, I would like to be a guest on your show. And we can take it from there. But you have to go through the email to inquire about being a guest on the show. You have been great as always. Thank you for tuning in. And remember, good people, I'll at you when I smile at you. Peace.